I'm here today to have a quick conversation with you to talk about what it takes to get your people using your technology better within your existing operation or ideas for leveraging technology in your business. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to walk you through what Canada's digital adoption plan means to you and how you can take advantage of some funding that's available to make it happen. One of the reasons that you don't pursue digital adoption is you have lack of time, you have lack of money, you have too many priorities going on. So here is the Boost Your Business Technology by the Government of Canada. And it is available for anyone that has between 1 to 499 full-time employees, has at least $500,000 in revenue over the past 3 years on average. And what it basically does is you can hit on the apply now button and you can get started. So you need to be able to access your GC Key account or just your regular bank account, your business bank account, and select a sign-in partner and go in from there. So that's how you apply for it. If anyone's telling you that they'll help you apply for the Canada Digital Adoption Program, short of showing you where to go, they can't really help you apply because you do need to log in with your own credentials to go in there. So that's how you apply for that and see if you're eligible. And once you do apply for it, they actually provide you with a digital adoption needs assessment as well. So there's a digital needs assessment that you complete, and that digital needs assessment is what we use to evaluate whether we are a good fit to work together and go from there. There are many ways to take advantage of the Canada Digital Adoption Program. Here's a little overview of what and how we're coaching people on making this happen. So some of the things we do, I'm just going to highlight a couple questions that we ask, but you always want to know how engaged your employees are because it's the biggest asset that you have within your organization is the human resources that you've invested all that time in. So it's important to ask some normal questions like how likely are you to recommend a suitable person work for our company? And the answers are very insightful, and it's a simple 2-question survey. The second one says, what's the biggest reason behind your score? I'm not going to get into that in this particular review. Getting a bit of understanding of where your company, where your staff is at is a really good idea, because if internal improvements is important to you, you want to make sure you have staff engagement to do that. And also understand if you have disengagement. So in this case, there was one person that was a detractor, which is one person that's not happy at the company, but out of 19 people, 18 of them were quite happy at the company. So when you see that, and actually if you share the results, that one person might self-select to move on to a different company or might decide, why am I having this experience when everybody else is having a positive experience here? So the other thing is, how do you prioritize? So how do you prioritize where you want to focus your improvements? So here's a little forced ranking question that we ask folks. And in this forced ranking question, let me just take that thing off. So yeah, so in the first ranking question, we talk about what they want to do. Do they want to improve safety? Do they want to leverage technology? Do they want to improve customer experience? Things like that. Of course, you never want to ignore anything that says improve safety. So you see over here where there's a huge amount of disagreement on improving safety, and you hopefully see a lot of this because there are already measures in place on safety being improved at this particular organization. So there's about 5 out of 18 people who responded that are saying, you know what, yeah, like there are a couple of things I could see improving. And so they, in the next slides, we give them options of putting in their notes. And for safety, it's not an option. They have to tell us what they want to improve. If people have ideas on leverage technology to make their jobs easier. And so in this particular one, as you go through and through, you can see where people mostly disagree with specific things or if they agree with specific things. So that's one way of looking at the forced ranking that we provide here. And then another way is basically looking at the rank distribution. So when you look at the rank distribution, you realize, everyone in your company says you should focus more on increasing sales. And this company, by the way, is already a very successful organization. They're already doing really well in sales. As you can see, they have a high engagement rate. And of course, their employees just want the company to do better. So they said, hey, let's start increasing our sales. So it's really exciting to see these types of results, because when we talk about taking advantage of their sales, they're wanting to improve their customer experience. They want to improve their communication and collaboration within sites. And leveraging technology comes fourth on their list. So even though leveraging technology comes fourth on their list doesn't mean you can't take advantage of the Canada Digital Adoption Program or the $100,000 funding that comes with the Canada Digital Adoption Program. What this basically means for you is figuring out how to leverage technology to take better advantage of sales, figuring out how to leverage technology to improve your customer service or to improve communication. And the reason that we don't ask the leverage technology question as directly or make this whole survey about technology, even though this is a Canada Digital Adoption Program, is simply because if Ford asked people back in the day when they were riding horses and stuff, what should I do? What kind of vehicle should I invent? They would have said a faster horse, because they don't know the art of the possible. So that's where we come in. We know the art of the possible. We know how we can speed things up. We don't want to put the pressure on you or your employees. So part of the Canada Digital Adoption Program grant is for us to help you see the art of the possible and just take the momentum that you already have with your employees and then take it to that next level and get them excited about making change happen. So hopefully this gives you a bit of an idea of what the Canada Digital Adoption Program is about, and a little bit more confidence that, okay, I think we can do this. I think we can get down there and see what we can improve, even if we're doing amazingly well, which is really the types of companies that should be taking advantage of the program. When you think about building a path, where should you build the path? Where should you lay down the stones to build a path? And I think you should lay down the stones to build a path where people are already walking. It's quite simple. And so this particular question helps answer that. When you see here, we say, what do you use a lot of? So a lot of them are already using their email, their phone, and their text messaging. These folks have done a really excellent job of digital adoption as it comes to their Outlook and their email. They've done a really good adoption if it comes to using their phones, doing text messaging, and things like that. Now you want to think about the next opportunity for digital adoption. And they talked in their previous slides, taking advantage of increase in sales, improving our customer experience, improving communication. So if you come back here, you can then start thinking about what's the next opportunity. And it looks like their CRM might be a good next opportunity, because there's 3 people who hate it and there's about 4 people who've never heard of it. So a quarter of them have never heard of this new CRM. We might say, okay, let's take that CRM to the next level. And there are some very specific points that people have made in the survey around what they can do to improve the customer experience. So we would take those specific use cases, as we call them, and then implement them and attach them to specific technology solutions. Where you see a lot of people saying, I want to use this better, right? Then there's a lot of opportunity for improvement. So here is one person, and this is something they added in, is they have a vehicle e-log tablet, and they say they don't use it every day, but they want to use it better. So this one person out of 20 people that responded to the survey, we know really does want to use their tablet better. So why not enable them to use their tablet better and help them adopt that technology to improve efficiency, improve productivity, improve safety, right? So those are the types of things. At Pace.Global, we're very much about implementing and enabling positive change. And how you actually implement positive change is by looking at the areas in which your employees already want to change and then making that change happen. If you're interested in understanding how to start stimulating positive change within your organization, if you're interested in understanding what do your people actually want to change, what do they care about, and then building the path where they already want to make change, I would highly encourage you taking advantage of the Canada Digital Adoption Program and find someone, a provider like us, someone else that, enables you to see that path forward. We have over 10 years of experience in the digital adoption space. Digital adoption is about using your technology better, smarter, making it more engaging for the people who want to engage better with it, and really creating an environment in your workplace where people just start expecting using technology every single day. So, if you're interested in taking things to the next level at your organization, here is our 9-step process to digital adoption right on our pace.global website. Here's a little case study of how we helped a particular mining operation increase their production tons through digital adoption. But just pick a time to chat here, and you can easily book a meeting into one of our calendars. And we will certainly, no obligation, take the time to have a conversation with you. And if you're just curious about how team is already doing and things like that, you can also take the project success score on our website. And the project success score helps you answer 9 simple questions and determine if you're already doing really well when it comes to team alignment. And by the way, you could be doing already amazingly well on team alignment and all the other areas. And if you are, technology implementation is going to be that much easier for you. And it's going to be much more fun for us to work with you as well. So we would love to hear from you. And at the end of the day, process improvement should be a team event. So if you want your team to participate in what you're doing, schedule a project assessment with us. You can see some customer testimonials we have on our website. And definitely, as the government of Canada is saying, give your business the digital edge to take your company to the next level. And you could take the next level by doing internal technology improvements. And I'll be recording a separate video on what types of external facing technology improvements you could do to increase revenue and increase sales as well. So once again, please definitely connect pace.global, pick a time to chat, and would love to have a conversation with you to see how we can help you move things forward. Talk to you soon and look forward to connecting with you in the future, and wish you the best of luck in your digital adoption journey. We're so excited that this opportunity has presented itself, and we're looking forward to connecting with you and seeing if it makes sense for us to work better together. Thank you so much for taking the time to connect with us today and spending the time to watch this video. If you've made it all the way here, please pick a time to chat, and would love to connect with you in the near future. Have a good day. Bye-bye.